What up, people? I'm back again with another video. Arsenal 2, Manchester United nil. See, before I even continue, I'm already making mistakes on this video because I am not happy at all. I am not happy at all, right? And here is the reason why. Ruben Amorim said we are gonna have some storm coming. We should be prepared. He's gonna rotate more and all that, right? I don't see the reason why we lost against Arsenal just because you, Ruben Amorim, decide to make some changes. Okay, what I've seen online, my United fans are making a lot of excuses online, and it is really disgusting. It is disgusting. I'm looking at this, I'm asking myself, like, wait, what is happening here? And the mistake I'm already seeing is, if this was another manager, we would be on top of, like going at him, saying, oh no, you cost us this game and all of that. Yes, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I know some of you fans who actually watch this video, some of you Man United fans watch this video and actually say he is negative, he's been, he's just bitter, he's just, these are the type of fans that, what is wrong with you, whatever. Like, listen, I'm not here for that. I speak what I see, and what I saw was not good enough. Some of you guys blame the players. We already know about the players. Ruben Amorim can clearly see some of these players are not good enough, hence in the summer they will be sold. Meanwhile, they are here. They are here. You have to use the tools that you have to win games, any means necessary. Like, Ruud van Nistelrooy left this football club, left in a state where we were winning. You, Ruben Amorim, took these players from a winning position, and you are going. I don't understand where you decided to rotate against Arsenal. This is Ruben Amorim's first mistake. This is Ruben Amorim's first mistake. You cannot rotate against Arsenal. You cannot rotate against Liverpool, against Manchester City, against Aston Villa, against Chelsea. You cannot rotate like that. We have to play our strongest players. I understand you want to give players minutes. Don't get it twisted. I understand all of these things. You want to give players minutes. The fitness level have to be high. You want them to be pressing and all of that. But you knew ahead of time that we are playing Arsenal. Benching Amad Diallo is not a good idea. He is our only key player that actually creates or sometimes score. How are you putting him on the bench? Marcus Rashford, and this is not in hindsight. People, I am not talking in hindsight. I made a video on my TikTok. Please go check it out. That is Clovistv Football Talk. Go check it out. I made a video, even on my YouTube Shorts. I made a video talking about, I did not like the lineup. The lineup made us look very weak. And most of you fans right now are out there making excuses for Ruben Amorim. If this was every Ten Hag, you guys will be on his head. Pause. You guys will actually be on every Ten Hag's head if this was him. But then, Ruben Amorim, yes, I get it. He has played 4 games, but that still does not give him the pass here. I will get to the positive parts, but I want to get these negative parts out. So, first mistake was his lineup. Second mistake was the fact that he dropped Amad Diallo for Ganarcho, and whoever was playing, Dalot was playing on left wing back. Like, no. What did he offer though? I want to know, what did he offer? First half, we nullified Arsenal. Like, they were not pressing, they were not able to play through the lines, they were not able to pass through the middle. Ugarte was stopping everything. We absolutely pressed them. We absolutely nullified everything. From the back to the middle to the front. The front was where our mistake is. We did not have the players to execute. And that was the mistake. There was no threat. There was no threat up front. And Bruno is playing far behind at the 8th position. The 10th who was making what happen. Nothing was happening. No, nothing was happening there. There was no creativity. Bruno is really far. So again, this was not a game for you to be experimenting or trying to say, oh, let me see which players are good enough for us to play and all of these excuses. What I saw today, what I saw was really excuses. These fans saying, oh, no, there's nothing we can take on this game because it's his 4th game and he needed to test the players and see which players can play his style of play, and most of you fans are now blaming the players. No. That is lazy analysis, and you call yourselves football, like you call yourself fans who want to talk football on YouTube. That is very lazy. You cannot come out there and be talking about, yeah, you know, Arsenal score on set pieces, Arsenal score on set pieces, set piece. That, to me, is very weak. What threat did we have? Tell me. Arsenal used their threat, which was the set piece. I'm going to get to that. Ganarcho, you took the ball. Instead of crossing it, the ball dangles on your feet and the ball goes out of play so many times. What was that? You, Ruben Amorim, you saw that and not stop him immediately in the first half. The first half, immediately entering to the second half, you should have stopped him off. No, you kept him playing. Okay, I understand the child's confidence, but at the end of the day, it's not helping the game because we were bound to lose this game. First half played to the T. We were absolutely, your game plan worked. But the reason why I'm having issue being happy, quote unquote, was the fact that we had nothing going forward. Everything worked, but going forward we had nothing. Right? Your substitution was the third thing. Third thing, you went wrong. Keeping Ahmad and Rashford on the bench in this type of games, like I'm not happy with it. So all of these Manchester United fans coming out and saying, oh no, everything was good with the manager, and then they started blaming the players. Oh, what was Rashford doing? Oh, Ganarcho is the worst player, we should sell him. Any player that and we just automatically forget Ganarcho has been scoring goals and he has been overplayed. So out of a sudden, we should now be selling whoever is not playing very well in set games just because you think they will not make it in the system. No, they can make it in this system, but please, how many games have we played under this manager for you to be drawing that conclusion? Oh, it does not take me, what? It's not going to take me 10 games or 20 games for me to see that this player is good enough or not. This is what you guys do. Before you know it, another manager gets sacked because of statements like that. Give the players time. Give the manager time to really implement it. They're not just going to leave from 0 to 100 immediately. It's going to take time because of the crop of players that we have. But at the end of the day, while they're here, you, Ruben Amorim, make use of what you have. I understand you want the players to play in a certain way. It's going to take time for them to actually start. First of all, we could not even, in some spells, we were losing ball possession. Not only this game, other games, right, leading up to this game. Now, fast forward, we have played very well in the first 45 minutes. Now, the next game is to play from 45 minutes to the 90th minute, right? So we are slowly getting there. I can see the progress, you know. Here is the positive part. I can see the progress. I can see the style of play. I can see the idea he's trying to implement. I can see everything. But let's call a spade a spade. His substitutions were poor because his lineup was poor. The first 11 he chose for Arsenal game should never had happened. You have played 4 games before then, 3 games before then, or whatever, and played in the Europa League as well. You have actually seen that, hey, okay, these are the players that I'm going to play in the stronger league, in the stronger games, and in the weaker games. If we are playing Fulham, we are playing Nottingham Forest, we are playing Southampton, you can now switch the players to be able to play the game as you think and try and see from there before you take the next step. Now you have gauged how many players you want as your first 11, right? Why bench Amad Diallo in an Arsenal game? Why? That is not good enough. I cannot come out here and make excuses for this manager for losing this game. Yes, Arsenal scored in set pieces. I understand that. We have to use our weapons. You guys watching this right now, I believe you guys have played Mortal Kombat. I believe you guys have played Street Fighter. I believe you guys have played all type of games that you use your powers to win in any way necessary, right? So that means you use the powers that are available for you. If you have 3 bars of power, you use the first one, and timing is very important, how you use them. But still, you use them when given in any way, shape, or form to win your game. Arsenal have set pieces in their locker and is effective as penalties right now. So they already scored 1 goal at set pieces, and they had 16 corners. In what way, as a professional, you don't think in your head, oh, they have already scored this way, using this same style? Why don't us sit and galvanize and say, okay, whatever is coming, let's defend it? And I see already some fans blaming Onana for not coming out and punching it or whatever. He did that. He caught some, he punched some. There's so much he can do, but 16 times, if you keep on having it, obviously, by law of averages, definitely 1, 2, 3 will go in. If you have it 16, there will be 1 going in. Ricochet between players, and that's how Saliba scored. It was not about an open play. Arsenal did not play well. But then they will run with the narrative like, oh, we absolutely battered Manchester United in the second half, which was not true. Still, in the second half, both teams was shit. But we gave them the opening. It was open by then, and then they scored the second one on a set piece. What did we do to threaten? There was no shot on goal. So Ruben Amorim cannot sit and say the right things in the presser, and Manchester United fans are, oh, I love this manager. He says the right thing. Look at what he said here. Every Ten Hag could not say this. Every Ten Hag this. The comparison is old. It's old. We cannot sit here and keep calling every Ten Hag as the default for anything Ruben Amorim is doing. Trust me, right now, there are fans sitting with this love emoji in their eyes. They are sitting with love emojis in their eyes. That's how nothing Ruben Amorim did was wrong, according to them. I am not having it. I am definitely not happy. We lost the game because Ruben Amorim was stubborn. Let's face facts. Let's say it as it is. He was stubborn and made us lose this game. Because 1, if you played your strong team against Arsenal, which they are competing for how many years now, that is not the time for you to be making rotations like that. Play your first team and actually play very well. Ganarcho is a super sub. By then, he will play very well. And who knows, Anthony would have played very well. But guess what? That was not good enough bringing Ahmad and Rashford. Second half, the game was gone already. It was gone already. Saka was nullified by Malaysia. Malaysia played very well. But then he had to be subbed off because of minutes and injury control. Ugarte was stopping everything in the middle. Bruno, because he's playing at the 8, his ball is now reserved. I see some people saying he had a poor game. Like, he lost the ball twice. So that to me is not the reason why he had a poor game. So I don't understand why fans keep on saying this. Like, the narrative is becoming too much on Bruno. He lost 2. That was it. But as a player, as a midfielder, it happens. It happens. But he has been better in his control. Ever since Ruben Amorim took over, he has been better. So I don't understand this narrative. And every player is not bound to be sold. This Man United fans, seriously, you make up any type of excuses and you're now putting it on players. When last season I was saying these players are shit, none of you guys backed me. None of you guys everybody was on Erik ten Hag. Oh, his system here and there. I was saying, no, the players are the problem here. So now you guys are clearly seeing it. It's a disgrace, this fan base. It's a disgrace. And you guys are making excuses. I'm not happy the way we lost. It was even inevitable because I predicted that on my TikTok. I predicted that. I knew this set piece is a problem. Second of all, the lineup. I complained about it. I'm like, I don't know about this lineup, but I'm going to believe this manager. Let's see what will happen. And I saw exactly what happened. We did not have the players to press Arsenal. Even if they scored 2, we should have scored even 1. We should have at least shots on target. The second half was non-available. How many corners did we have ourselves? Like, sometimes we have to use Arsenal superpower to beat them with it. How many corners did we have? Again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. If you think you disagree, let me know down in the comments. If you agree, let me know down in the comments. I will be watching. I'll be saying it as it is. Please, again, let's stop all of these narratives and stop making excuses. He has played ample of games. He has played number of games now to understand that you do not rotate against your biggest rivals, because we have Manchester City coming up. What is he going to do? Rotate in the name of I need to give players minutes, rotate in the name of I need to see what these players are going to do? No. We lost this game not only because of the set pieces. We would have come out draw if he actually played the best first 11 and you knew the game was coming up. So playing your best players before and dropping them on our biggest game is not the right way to go. I'm sorry. I disagree with whatever. Anybody will come out and disagree with me, but whatever, I don't care. But I know what I'm saying, and some fans who are knowledgeable who say I'm right, who look at it from the standpoint I'm bringing in, that this was not right, this was not good enough. Okay, the positive is, yes, we clearly saw the style of play. We saw we were pressing. We held our own in the first half. That was the best. We actually played football. That means we are getting to the point where we can play toe-to-toe with anybody. But you do that against Arsenal, against Chelsea, at this point, we're going to lose. We still have Arsenal coming in January. We're going to lose if we keep playing like this. Ruben Amorim, you have to already know your first 11 immediately, because this will not happen when you keep on. Play them first. Let us get goals. Second half, you can slowly rotate while we still keep the same style of play. Okay, let's get the goals first and let the other teams fight to score the goals.